We'll have more on those stories in a moment, but first, it's a mystery why 10 students and some staff members at a Golden Valley school became ill.
All the students at the School of Engineering and Arts were taken to the Spanish Immersion School in Robbinsdale as a precaution. The Golden Valley Fire Department checked the School of Engineering and Arts at the Olson Elementary building for possible problems, including carbon monoxide. However, authorities found no problems and school will resume as scheduled on Tuesday. Nobody was hospitalized.
Massive federal spending cuts could be coming at the end of the week if Congress fails to act to avoid the so-called sequester.
The Federal Aviation Administration would have to make about $600 million in cuts, and as Delane Cleveland explains, that could mean bad news for the Crystal Airport.
Situated in the city of Crystal since the 1940s, the Crystal Airport is one of the city's most recognizable features. In 2011, more than 200 planes called the Crystal Airport home. The airport also had nearly 44,000 takeoffs and landings. But after nearly 70 years in existence, it enters a week of uncertainty. Congress has yet to reach an agreement on a deal that would prevent $85 billion in federal spending cuts. Those cuts would go into effect on Friday, and the Crystal Airport is one of the places that would be affected. According to Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood, the FAA has made plans to reduce its budget by about $600 million for the remainder of the fiscal year. Those cuts would include unpaid leaves for a majority of FAA employees and closure of more than 100 air traffic control towers. Sources who work at the airport say the employees are essentially playing the waiting game until Friday's deadline to find out what happens. Meantime, pilots we spoke with say that they could still theoretically use the Crystal Airport without the air traffic controllers. Instead, what they would do is just use radio frequencies to land their planes. However, they caution that if the people who maintain the navigational aids are laid off, the Metropolitan Airports Commission would have to close the airport for liability reasons. In Crystal, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood said in a statement on the FAA website that if the sequester does happen, furloughs and facility shutdowns would begin in April.